Hello to all you magnificent twin flames tuning into this message. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what I have for you is your weekly twin flame update. So we're going to have a look into what the current energies are in the connection and with the masculines as well as the feminines, and what else that is that we need to know, and what the angel number guidance is for us, and some messages as well from your counterpart. Forgive me, I'm apparently having trouble to speak as I begin this reading, so there might be some communication, right? Some messages about communication with that. Moving right into the reading, the stone, excuse me, my throat chakra, the stone that I have on the tarot deck that we're going to use for what the connective energies is in the connection between the twins. I have one of my amethyst stones, okay? So this is my amethyst tooth, I like to call it, because the shape that it's in reminds me of like a tooth. And when I see this stone, I always think about communication. So interesting, because I did this morning's guidance reading with no problems at all. So let's get started. Let's find out what's going on right now. What is the mutual energy in the connection between the twins? Let's get started. Really like the way that the cards are shuffling today. That's an interesting split. Let's see what we have going on here today. Okay, so what is the current energy right now? Oh gosh. In the connection, okay. So we have the Two of Swords. It was in the upright position. Okay, so difficult decisions are being made at this time. Yes, there's been so much talk about this. And the other thing too, with the three current active retrogrades that we have at this time, they really are, encouraging us to take some time to pause and to reevaluate situations. So, weighing up options, reevaluating situations, and just observing the situation once again. And the Two of Swords upright does also speak about an impasse and a sense of avoidance. So let's see. I actually have quite a few cards here, so we'll find out what it is that is going to go along with this Two of Swords here. Okay. So we also have the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? So we're talking about self-limiting beliefs, being an inner critic, releasing negative thoughts, and being open to new perspectives. Yes, so like I said, it's like, getting, like, reevaluating the situation, okay? Getting a new perspective. There's, releasing the negative thoughts. I really want to get to, what the Two of Swords is talking about with an impasse and avoidance here. So this is part of Jackie, my cat. So cats do speak about independence, okay? So that might be a message for someone there. Okay. I think that may have been for this reading, actually. Let's keep going here. So we also have the Justice card in reverse, okay? So there's a sense of unfairness, a lack of accountability, and some dishonesty. So really already we're starting off with a pretty heavy vibe already, twin flames. So, a lot of you might be feeling that disconnection in regards to, there's just been so much sense of disconnection going on in terms of this elevation, this evolution that we're going through in regards to our spiritual awakening, our journey, okay, as well as the solar eclipse energies, the eclipse energies that we've just passed through. We have 3 current active retrogrades. We have Jupiter coming into retrograde. So there's just a lot going on at this time that's really causing us to feel disconnected from our intuition, from our guides, and from reality. I was just posting about this. So, yes, feeling that. But right now it almost feels like twin flames, like mutually in the connection, we're feeling a sense of unfairness in this journey. So let's keep going here. So the Four of Cups is in reverse. talking about retreat, withdrawal, checking in for alignment. So this was in this morning's guidance reading. I love when that happens. It seems almost every time I do a reading for you guys, the same messages from the earlier reading in that day come through. So that was really talking about really needing to check in with yourself, spending some time with yourself, familiarizing yourself with your own frequency and protecting your energy, okay? Getting back into your own frequency and protecting it, holding your ground in your frequency, excuse me. And the message that also came through was about someone who was a strong empath, or some who are tuning in who are strong empaths. And the reason that was a strong reason that they needed to take some time for themselves was because, they're just, whoever that was for, you are such a strong empath that you really do need to find ways to really preserve and protect your energy, is what I'm hearing. And twin flames, that's most of us in the twin flame journey. So many of us are empaths, okay? So I feel like that could be speaking about us as a collective. This is in the mutual energy. We also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So we're talking about the dark side of wealth, financial, and failure and loss. And we went going back to this releasing negative thoughts, okay? There's being a big release of also, yes, so when we are a strong empath, right, twin flames, what happens is we do pick up the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of those around us, as well as being so connected, to the divine. We're picking up on the collective as well. So any thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are going on not only around us in our immediate area, but in the collective, we pick up on that, twin flames, okay? A lot of us do. And so there is a sense of releasing, needing to take time for yourself to detach from that, familiarizing yourself with your frequency, so that you are, because these negative thoughts that you have, it's like it's not yours, right? It's like you're picking up feelings and emotions, and thought patterns and behaviors that are just not you. It's like you are such a strong empath that you're so impressionable. It's like you almost start to believe that it's you that is feeling the way that you feel, thinking the way that you think. So yes, very strong message with this Four of Cups, taking that time. And going back again to this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the dark side of wealth, and this financial and failure, loss that so many of us have been feeling at this time. And again, this disconnection, this retrograde energy, encouraging us to take time before we move forward with the things that we want to be successful with in regards to our wealth, right? So but this, going back again to this Eight of Swords in reverse, releasing this, these feelings, these thoughts about money, okay, and about wealth. And again, with the solar eclipse, it's a time for us to sorry, not the solar eclipse, Saturn retrograde, okay? It's a time for us to take deep inner reflection on our success, okay? What success means to us, how we want to move forward towards it. And then the Pluto retrograde is helping us to release fear in regards to success and moving towards success and being receptive to success, okay? So yes, so strong a connection there that I'm really feeling with those retrogrades, and retrogrades, yes, in terms of this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And this Five of Wands is also in reverse, talking about inner conflict avoidance, and tension release, okay? So I'm really feeling that again with this retrograde energy, for this Five of Wands in reverse. And this did come through in a reading the other day about feeling there was a sense of conflict and diversity, okay? Again, I'm feeling a release of this energy, twin flames. I feel like we're coming into a period of letting go of that energy, but I was feeling something with that retrograde. Releasing this feeling of being at a loss. It's the conflict avoidance that I'm picking up on this Five of Wands. So it was like there was something we were avoiding in regards to the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Right. It's almost like you know, the retrograde, yes, Saturn retrograde giving us this time to reflect on our successes, and this Pluto retrograde helping us to release the fear in regards to that. It's almost like, you know, we've been seeing a lot for the divine feminines coming through about this time management, being adaptable, prioritization, right? And so it's like what I'm feeling here is very similar vibe in regards to conflict avoidance. Okay, so not getting down to the nitty gritty, because it's like it feels like it's a conflict. It feels like it's a struggle. It's a battle. It's almost like there is a limiting belief there, self-limiting belief. That's what I was feeling. That Eight of Swords. There's like, it's like a belief that you've put on yourself, like the things that I need to do are too hard, or there's going to be too much difficulties in achieving them, or it's not going to have the outcome that I think that it's going to have. So it's like really releasing that in regards to this conflict avoidance. Okay, so you're releasing those self-limiting beliefs. That, yes, okay, that's what I'm feeling. Yes, we have the Hanged Man here upright. Okay, pausing, surrendering, letting go, and getting new perspectives. So basically everything that I'm saying right here, right now. And we did have with this Two of Swords here, I was feeling that that sense of getting a new perspective on something, right? So the Hangman is here with that, also talking about pausing and surrendering. So I'm feeling this going back to this Four of Cups energy, twin flames. Make sure you're taking time for yourselves, okay? I've been having strong messages coming through about connecting with nature, connecting with, you know, getting close to water sources, okay? And I was feeling so guided to, I hope you can hear it, this music, this like uh, forest music that I've never listened to this one before, and I saw it and I just thought it looked lovely. So, you know, once again, connecting with nature, because I feel like that's going to really help you get back in tune, lose this sense of a lack of direction and this disconnectedness, right? And then the Four of Swords is here once again, you guys. So we have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. So again, this message about rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, and recuperation. So this meditation, when I think about that, you know, I really think, I feel strongly that a lot of you, maybe meditation is not your thing, but when you connect with nature, the effects that you're getting from that are the same as what people get from meditation, okay? And for some of you, I'm hearing a river stream, like not roaring, but like maybe just after a rainfall, you know, it has like a really good power behind it, the force behind it, and the sound. So for some of you, just being around that, it's really soothing to you. It puts you in that meditative state. Okay, so that's the current energy mutually in the connection. So this is really how we're feeling as a collective at this time, twin flames. So let's check in with the divine feminines first in regards to let's find out. So that's the current energies of what's taking place. So let's find out, feminines, what is the actions that we're taking at this time in regards to the journey that we're on, okay? And the stone I'm using today is the citrine for the divine feminine deck, okay? So let's find out here. What is it that the divine feminines are, currently working towards? All right, and just so you guys know, I always do a really good shuffle before and after every reading off camera. So when the cards do come out like that before doing a good shuffle on camera, just know that there is a good shuffle, okay? So the Two of Pentacles in reverse, divine feminines. Did we see that upright? I feel like. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well, we saw lots of twos. That's what it was. So we're talking about overcommitment, disorganization, and repertorization. So like I was saying, divine feminines, it's been coming through a lot about that time management, being adaptable, prioritization, okay? So right now I'm feeling like we're really working towards I am feeling there is a sense of overcommitment. Someone is working overtime, I'm feeling like, or some of you. So once again, connecting more with nature, taking more time for yourself, right? But I'm feeling that this is the action that's being taken place at this time, is once again going back to that message about having that adaptability, that time prioritization, time management. It's literally that same card, just in the reverse position. So this is what we're working on is, you know, we do have this Two of Swords, this letting go energy that we have in this mutual check-in that we did here, right? So that's what's really happening. Divine Feminines is really releasing that once again, really tuning in with what that would be in the upright position, okay? You also have the Six of Cups in reverse here. So living in the past, forgiveness, and lacking playfulness. So, I mean, gosh, the message is so strong about needing to take time for yourself. I mean, it's there. I can't deny how strong it's coming through. And then living in the past, you know, get connected with your inner child, most definitely. And I feel, Divine Feminines, you're really working on getting reconnected with your inner child. You've been doing so much healing, and that's helping you to remember who you are, right, at your core, before ego, you know, before you were I'm hearing imprinted by society. Okay, so before your identity was kind of formed for you, okay, because when we're kids, we're just so true to ourselves, and then as we get older, you know, our life starts to impact us, right? And, you know, we start to learn things that, you know, we pick up beliefs, right? And traits and behaviors that are not necessarily true to us, true to our own character. And so when we do the inner healing and we strip away the ego, or we learn how to balance and work with the ego, then we remember who we really are at our core, right? So I'm feeling that Divine Feminine's really going through that process of sifting through and finding out, oh hey, there's that girl that I knew once upon a time, like, how's she doing? And you know, just spend some time with that little girl, okay? Or little boy. I mean, sorry, it's the energies, right? Divine Feminines, whatever you are, whatever you resonate with here in the physical, right? But this is for the Divine Feminine collective, okay? Those who resonate with a Divine Feminine energy, sorry. So, but going back, and, you know, also Divine Feminine's really working on finding forgiveness, okay? So really putting your best foot forward in terms of forgiving, you know, situations in the past, the connection, yourself, you know, all this inner healing. I know myself, I've been doing a lot of healing. So much has been coming up for me in regards to, it's such a long story, but all of this coming up with the residential schools here in Canada, and, you know, having a family connection to all of that, a lot of healing coming up for me in regards to family, and in regards to generational trauma, cultural trauma, past life trauma. I mean, my ancestors have been going through this for hundreds and hundreds of years. So, you know, take it how it resonates, but finding forgiveness, okay? You're doing so much inner healing, so you really are working really hard on finding forgiveness, because I'm hearing that you understand now, Divine Feminines, that you really are embodying this forgiveness is this love energy, and it's like the more you forgive, the more you love, and the more you're feeling free. So you really are wanting to find more forgiveness and looking for things to be forgiving of, so that it's like you're really wanting to pour in that compassion and that love energy that you really are empowering at this time. So masculines, let's check in with you at this time. What are the actions that are taking place for you in the connection? And the stone for the masculines that I have for you today is the red jasper, okay? So, you know, this is actually a very grounding stone, but again, similar to the Divine Feminines, it's bright, it's a vibrant color. I'm feeling some energized energy, but also I'm already noticing too, we have an interesting array of color in the stones today too. So speaking about alignment, it's almost like I have the colors of the chakras here, right? So far it looks like. So Divine Masculines, what are the actions that are currently taking place for you in regards to the connection? So that one card, I took it out because it was just really talking to me. And a lot of the times when I shuffle the Divine Masculine deck, it's very scattered, but today that was not scattered. That was very nice shuffle, clean. This card got super bent as I was shuffling. I feel like that was like a message for me to take it. So let's have a peek here. We have the Page of Cups. Wow, masculines. You're feeling creative. You know, the opportunities that you're taking at this time are in regards to creative opportunities, really moving forward in regards to the things that you, or making plans, I'm hearing, in regards to the things that you have been working towards. And you know, this intuitive message is curiosity, possibility. So that's really interesting, twins. I'm seeing some mirroring already, because with this curiosity and divine feminines, I'm getting a strong message about you, you know, checking in with your inner child, spending some time with your inner child, and masculines having this curiosity vibe. And I am feeling a childlike innocence from that. Okay. Masculines, you're really working on, you know, your intuition, okay? Tapping into the intuitive messages, okay? You're putting really good action towards getting the messages from spirit, picking up on the signs, the synchronicities, you know, all of those wonderful things, okay? And it's like you're really, you're wanting to see the possibilities in things, okay? So I am feeling with this Page of Cups, it's like, masculines, I do still feel that there's an element of something that you're working through, okay? A little bit of like, the card does feel like heavy to me a little bit, but it's a good card, and there's this sense of possibility. So it's like you're working through the heaviness, knowing that there's possibilities. Gosh, wouldn't that be wonderful if this is the Star card? There's something with this, when I look at this word possibility, I like, the card feels heavy to me, but the word possibility just makes me feel like a nice higher vibe for you. I'm almost getting little goosebumps when I say that. We have the Seven of Cups. Gosh, masculines. Again, opportunities, choices, wishful thinking, and illusion, okay? So, something about the illusion here. There's still something that seems or feels like an illusion to you. I'm feeling, masculines. But again, it's just really strong message about what you're working towards are opportunities, these possibilities, right? This wishful thinking, and it's not just wishful thinking, it's like, wish fulfillments, I'm hearing. It's like you're working towards like the possibility of seeing your wish fulfillments become a reality. I've been feeling a strong manifestation vibe for the masculines recently, and it has been coming through in the angel number guidance for you. Yes, so this is what masculines are really working towards at this time, is these creative opportunities, this wish fulfillments, the possibilities, looking at the possibilities with the curious mind of a child. And this Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups, this is very emotional, this is heart space. This is, wow. I'm trying to find words for this energy that I'm feeling. Um, this is a romantic, like, it's like the divine masculines, you know, the Page of Cups card is, you know, an individual. It is a masculine on the card with a cup, and it's a fish coming out of the cup, I believe. Yes, a fish coming out of the cup. And, or that's at least what I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure that is that card. Um, where was I going with that? It's like masculines are seeing things now with this. I totally got disconnected from that message there for a second. The Page of Cups, this romantic, yes. What I'm seeing is this cup, you know, he's looking at this, the masculine on this card. That's why I'm saying he, forgive me. You know, they are looking at this fish in this cup, right? With this curiosity, kind of like, what is going on here? But it's also too, I'm feeling a sense of, it's like, masculines, you want to give this cup away. It's like you want to give this cup to your feminines. Like I have a fish in a cup. It's curious, but it's something. It's like you have this sense of possibility of, it's like, I'm seeing a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat right now. So masculines, it's almost like you're feeling like there's a sense of possibility. It's almost like you feel like you've literally just pulled a fish out of a cup, you know, kind of a rabbit out of a hat kind of energy. Like there's just something that's happened for you. some kind of revelation um, in regards to what you're going through is what I'm hearing. And that might be why I'm feeling a sense of heaviness from this Page of Cups, because there is something that you're going through, but you're working through it. And it's like you really want to come forward with a romantic gesture is what I really feel. So let's find out now. So that's the actions that are taking place. So let's find out what is going on behind the scenes. Okay, so let's find out. I was going to say masculines, and then this card was going to flip over. So we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So trying one more time, indecisions, aimless drifting, and walking away. And with this Two of Swords right here. Okay, so I'm really feeling what's going on behind the scenes is, walking away. We had a message coming through in the connective energies about releasing those limiting beliefs. This retrograde energy is about releasing fear in regards to our successes and moving towards them, right? So this walking away, yeah, it's like what's going on behind the scenes is like this walking away. It's like a divine guidance in a sense. um you know Masculines, it's like you feel like you're in this state of aimless drifting. There is this illusion here, this sense of illusion for you. But what's going on behind the scenes is this divine guidance once again to walk away from any situations that no longer serve you. um you know Let go of the indecision, make a decision. Let go of the, like, you don't need to be drifting is kind of the feeling. And being open to giving something another try. So it's like you're really being guided to give something another try. Being a twin flame reading, I feel that this is about you know making contact with your feminine, taking wherever you are in your twin flame journey, the next step for you in your journey. Okay, whatever that is. It's like divine masculines, what's happening behind the scenes is I'm feeling this really strong divine guidance to try one more time. Okay, so however that resonates for you in your journey. Okay, and then once again we do have cups. So a lot of water energy, a lot of emotions coming through at this time. So that's beautiful. So Divine Feminines, let's find out what is happening behind the scenes for the Divine Feminine Collective at this time. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Divine Feminines. So we have recovering from financial loss and spiritual poverty. Yes, so what did we have here? Yeah. So this sense of, getting reconnected with our inner child, right? It's like we're recovering from this spiritual poverty. I mean, going back to my own example to help you to make a connection for yourself, the spiritual poverty. So everything that happened for me in regards to, the residential school system, how it's affected my family and me directly, all that stuff, how it's affected my life, how all of this stuff coming up now in regards to the discoveries being made, and how that's affecting me and my healing and my recovery and my spiritual path, right? I mean, it hurts, it's painful, it's what the divine feminines have been going through in terms of healing, right? But also it's helping me to recover from this sense of spiritual poverty, helping me to really connect with who I am truly, because I really have been disconnected from my culture, from my own beliefs, right? It was like I was a culture that wasn't really mine, that I didn't resonate with, was kind of, I was raised to believe that that was me, that that's who I was. But, now going through this experience, I'm learning more about who I truly am and connecting with that more. And it's helping me, really knowing who I am, this deeper connection to my spiritual path. And the beliefs and the teachings that my ancestors had are just so much deeper than the culture that I was raised to believe that I was of, right? And so it's helping me to really recover from this feeling, this spiritual poverty. So that's a really deep example, but just to help you to understand about how that connects for you. And then of course, this recovering from financial loss. So what's going on behind the scenes right now is situations that are in place right now are really to help you to recover from this financial loss. Divine feminines have been really working towards this Queen of Pentacles King of Pentacles energy, right? And this letting go of limiting beliefs. You know, I've talked about divine feminines, how a big limiting belief for you has been in regards to, you know, finances, money, pentacles, right? So, you know, what's going on behind the scenes is releasing those limiting beliefs, you know, this retrograde energy. So, you know, helping you to release those beliefs. I don't know if you can hear that truck. It's backing up, right? Beep, beep, beep. Back it on up. You know, go way back to before those beliefs were put on you. Let them go, right? So that you can recover from this financial loss, this spiritual poverty, right? This is what's going on behind the scenes for you, is you're being helped to connect to your inner child, back it on up, right? Okay, go way back to before all of these beliefs were put on you, so that you can go back to who you were, what you believed in when you were a child, right? Who you were truly meant to be always, okay? And just really, really recover, really step into who you truly are in this lifetime. That's what's going on behind the scenes for you. Twin Flames, this is so powerful. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading that we have today. I'm so grateful to be able to deliver these messages. I hope that whoever they're meant for, you are finding them. So let's find out now what it is that we need to be aware of. So the current energies. So, you know, for the Twin Flame Collective, masculines and feminines, what do we need to be aware of at this time? And then we'll get into some messages from our counterparts and then the best guidance for us, okay? So what is it that we need to be aware of at this time as a Twin Flame Collective, please? Okay. This one's talking to me. And it's a third card. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Spirit made me do it. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry, guys. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. So inner clarity, rethinking an idea, clouded judgment. We've had this recently. So, you know, we're really being guided at this time to not only guided, but what are we checking into here? Sorry, you guys. My brain is like short-circuiting for a second here. So what we need to be aware of at this time, yes, is, you know, if there is a sense of this clouded judgment, you know, going back to this alignment, you know, it's like probably the best guidance that is going to come through for today. Getting alignment, getting reconnected, you know, finding time for ourselves, right? Really connecting with our intuition or inner child, right? Getting this inner clarity, okay? So, and rethinking an idea. So interesting, because masculines have this giving something another try, divine feminines really working on, you know, backing it up, looking back on things, going back to connecting with who we truly are and always were. Okay, so rethinking ideas. The other thing that we need to be aware of at this time, I'm also hearing too, just be careful of like trickery. Like if anything comes up in the path, like use your discernment, I'm hearing. Okay, so we also have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So an emerging idea, lack of direction, distractions, and delays. Okay, so that's what we need to be aware of. So, you know, we have these ideas coming up, but again, there's a sense of distractions, delays, the retrograde energy, everything that we're being encouraged to work on at this time, right? And you know, this really strong message about being encouraged, this Four of Swords, this Four of Cups, right? Taking that time, right? Yes, because this idea, these ideas that we have, we really do need to take time to use this period of feeling like we're in limbo, like there's delays and distractions, like blocks in the way, because we're really supposed to be using this time to get down to the nitty gritty of planning, you know, like I said, with the retrogrades, Saturn, in speaking about, you know, reevaluating our success, right? And how we move forward towards success, and Pluto retrograde helping us to release the fears in regards to success, okay? So now is really the time to, you know, use this time of feeling like we're in this lack of direction, like we're in a time where we can't move forward, to just really get down to focusing, you know, and so that way when it's time to move forward, there's not going to be distractions, delays in the way. Like we're going to be ready to move forward with this emerging idea that we have, with a sense of inner clarity. What else we need to be aware of? Yeah. So the Nine of Swords upright. So anxiety, worry, fear, depression, and nightmares. Okay. Very, very heavy energy that we have. It's one of my least favorite cards in the entire tarot deck, personally, to see come up. It's not a great energy, and I actually suddenly feel like back pain, like I can't breathe. So what we do need to be aware of is, as we're releasing these negative beliefs, these self-limiting beliefs, going through everything that we've seen coming through here, we need to be aware of any anxiety, fears, worry that does come up, feelings of depression. I mean, if you are feeling depressed, reach out to your supports. Surely you have them. I'm always here to offer the best guidance that I can, whatever will help you, whatever's best for you. So if that's a situation for you, know that there is help available. Okay. And nightmares, so going back to backing it up, right? Some of you, I've been talking in my readings about these dreams, going back into the Akashic records in our dream state. Okay, so some of you might be having like nightmares. I know some of my dreams, my memories from past lives have been like nightmares. They were just memories replaying in my mind, right? It was like I was seeing them, like it was like I was having an outer body experience, watching them happen, watching these situations unfold. And it's like a nightmare of a situation, but like you're there, it's astral travel. But for some of you as well, this nightmare, this Nine of Swords nightmares, is about just sleepless nights. Okay, just turmoil, just utter pain and misery. So be aware of, yeah, because this alignment, this message of alignment that we're getting, twin flames, if we don't get into alignment, we can really, really get out of balance, right? And just pick up this Nine of Swords, especially those of us who are strong empaths. There is a lot of heavy energy in the collective, in the globe right now, right? A lot of things going on. So be careful, be wary to not allow yourself to get into that Nine of Swords energy, right? As well as, you're rethinking ideas, you're working towards these ideas. So don't let toxic energy, negative energy impact you. Don't let it bring you down. That's what you're being told to be aware of in this time. Because when it's like, I'm hearing when the floodgates open. Interesting, because masculines have so many cups, so much water energy here. So it's like when the time comes, when the energy aligns, where we're no longer feeling held back, when we can suddenly move forward. I'm seeing like a horse race, like the gates open and it's just like, go. Everyone's just full tilting it, right? So when that time comes, when the energy is right for that, you want to be ready. You don't want to be in this Nine of Swords, right, twin flames? So let's quickly get a guidance on that message right there, on what we need to be aware of. Ending with this Nine of Swords. Interesting. We have the rose quartz point on that today. Okay, so a stone about, compassion, friendship, love, harmony. Okay, I'm hearing trust as well. So interesting with this message. So let's find out, what is the angel number guidance. This card really spoke to me, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging with this. Let's get a direct message on this specific situation here. Angel number 555. Okay, huge changes ahead. Trust in the process and the transition. Current circumstances are for your highest good. I already said that, right, Divine Feminines? So yes, so in regards to making sure that we're not allowing ourselves to get into this Nine of Swords energy, not allowing ourselves to our judgment to become clouded, and not allowing these distractions and these delays to still be feeling imposed on us when the energy is aligned for us to move forward, right? So just be ready for that change. Okay, so once again, I'm just really hearing this message about alignment, just right now, just really holding your ground, hold your vibration, twin flames. That's just the strongest guidance that I just keep getting in this message, this reading. Just trust in the process, just trust in everything that's happening right now is for the highest good of the connection. Okay, twins? So we will get some more guidance, but I did promise messages from your counterpart, okay, you guys? And I've been thinking about a name for this deck. I've been thinking about calling it Dear Divinity. So let me know what you think, you guys, because I do hope to make this a deck available for other people one day. So let me know if that name resonates with you. And the stone that we're using on the messages from your counterpart today, the Dear Divinity, if you will, is one of my amethyst stones. So, okay, so 2 amethyst stones today that we're using, but this one's more of a point. Okay, so let's find out what it is that the masculines would like to say to the feminines at this time. I'm feeling this like overwhelming sense of, wow, I don't even know what this vibration is. I feel so light and feathery. That's interesting. Oh gosh, okay. Very light and feathery. Yeah, it's a lovely feeling. Very lovely feeling. That's a lot. That's a lot of messages. Okay, okay. I was like being told, no, take them. So we have I want you. Wow. So I mean that says what it says. The divine masculines, feminines are saying to you, this I want you energy. I've read it so many different ways before, but what I'm really feeling today is just like on every level, okay? Spiritually, physically, intimately, you know, and intimacy goes beyond just, you know, sexual intimacy, right? There's many layers to intimacy. So and I'm also hearing work. Okay, we might dive into the archetypes then. I did get them here because that was a message we had the other day. But also in service, it's like the masculines are saying, I want to work with you as well. We've seen that message come through recently from masculines about, I also want to help you make your dreams come true, right? So we also have here, I want to move things forward with you. So yes, the divine masculines, they really do want you, divine feminines. Yes, I mean, this moving forward, it's like this sense of, yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of this emotional energy, these opportunities, seeing things with a sense of possibility. That star card was in that reading recently. So I see masculines really, you're really opening up to being able to move things forward, okay? The other thing you're saying, masculines, is if we got to spend the last night on Earth together, I would be okay if all we did was held each other in silence. So interesting, because it was the feminines who had that one last times. Last time in the last reading, it was the masculines who were having this more this sexualized, passionate energy. But right now I am feeling like it was like that energy, that vibration I had come over me. This it's a very passionate, very compassionate energy, very sensual. Yes, it's very light, very beautiful energy. And I'm going through a spiritual awakening, but I haven't figured out exactly what is going on. That goes back to the sense of illusion that I was feeling, okay? So masculines, you might still be doubting yourselves a little bit, okay? And this, I want to move forward with you. You do want to move forward with your divine feminine, but once again, you are still doubting yourselves a little bit, I'm hearing, okay? Try one more time. There's this indecision with this 8 of Cups that you had. What's helping behind the scenes for you is letting go of this sense of indecision, letting go of this aimless drifting, okay? Walking away from what no longer serves you, okay? So that you can move forward to your divine feminine, okay? And then suppressing my thoughts and feelings and emotions was the only way I could be without you. As soon as I said that, I was feeling also some masculines not just suppressing, not just dissociating, but actually using methods of suppressing the emotions, finding ways of distraction, okay, like in their karmic situations, or you know, there's been so much about substance abuse coming through for me in the divine masculines. I don't see that in a lot of other readings, but I've been picking up on it strongly. So some of the masculines that I read for, there is a sense of, you know, you've been using like, you know, drugs or alcohol, or you know, coffee. I know I have a problem with coffee. I'm not gonna lie. I like my coffee too. No one's judging. But I'm just feeling like it's like you have been finding ways to not just distract yourself, but to really, really keep the thoughts, feelings, and emotions down. And that also might be why we're suddenly coming through so strongly with so much cups energy, because it's been a lot of wands and swords and high major arcana for the masculines as of recently, but now a lot of emotion is coming through. So let's have a look here, divine feminines. What is it that you would say to your divine masculines at this time? Alrighty. So we have here, there's still so much I haven't told you. And I'm feeling a strong friendship vibe from that, you know, just that sense of, you know, divine feminine's really missing their counterpart on that friendship level, okay? It's like really feeling like you've been on it alone without your masculine. And this sense of, you know, you're feeling the energies drawing in. I feel feminines. You're feeling like, for those of you who union's coming in, my nose is itchy, so message from spirit. It's like you feel the energy of union drawing in for you, and you feel this enthusiasm to want to share so much with your masculine. This friendship 3 of Cups vibe. I think that was in this here somewhere. Feminines, you also are saying I keep seeing you in my dreams, but can only seem to remember small details when I wake up. So again, that's come through in this message a few times about backing it on up. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Yes, backing it on up, divine feminines, going back deep into the inner child, you know, tapping into who we are at our core essence, okay, in our soul. So this going back into the dreams, okay, so you are doing that. You're really, really visiting the dreams. I'm hearing 5D connection as well, so you are seeing your masculines there 100%. But some of you are still waking up and not really understanding, like, what is happening, like, what does all of that mean, and what all happened. Like, you might be just remembering little fragments of the dream, or maybe not be able to make sense of what the dream actually meant or what was really taking place in the dream. But there, you are gonna come into that more, like it's gonna become a stronger gift for you to remember more and more, okay? We also have the way I see you is not the way you see yourself. What I'm really feeling from that today is I was feeling a heaviness from this Page of Cups. So divine masculines doubting themselves, doubting their self-worth. Yeah, really, really being hard on themselves. And feminines, you're just really saying to them that, to your masculines, that I don't see you like the way that you view yourself. You know, the things that you're hard on yourself for, I don't see you that way. You know, in regards to union, yes, the masculines need to come correct, right? I mean, that's what all of this healing is about, right? If it's not done right, then it's going to be, you know, divine guidance is going to step in and encourage us to separate and do more healing, okay? But it's like divine feminines, I'm feeling this understanding of no one's perfect. The healing is always going to be taking place even when union occurs in the 3D. And so it's like you're saying to your masculine right now, like, I understand, like, you're not going to be perfect. I have healing that I need to do too. I'm not perfect, but we can heal and grow together, is what this is really saying to you today, divine masculines, okay? And the other message that we have, divine feminines, you're saying, I can't help but look at photos of us or stop myself from creeping your social media. I want to change that. I mean, creeping is kind of like the trendy word that we use, but it's not a creepy vibe, right? Divine feminines, you're just saying your divine masculines right now, I do worry about you. I do concern about you. And I do sometimes wonder about where things are in the journey. And so I do check up on you. I do look you up to see what is going on, to make sure you're doing okay. And just, yeah, just to do a little check-in, okay? It's not to be creepy. No one here is stalking anyone. I'm not really feeling that, okay? So let's find out what the best guidance is for the connection. So we had, in regards to this message here, ending with that 9 of Swords, making sure, you know, what it is that we need to be aware of. So let's find out, in regards to the connecting energies in the connection. Yes. That was a bit of a oxymoron there. Is that how we say it? Okay, so let's find out what is the, that's a lot. That's so many. So many. I'm gonna take these two. That's I can't. I'm sorry. I have to set some boundaries here. That's a lot. So we have, I'm going to take these two here. We have angel number 1 and angel number 41. They were the two that were facing upright that I could see the numbers. That's why I took these. So in regards to this first message that we had in regards to the mutual energy in the connection, that sounds better. So there's, you know, the angels are here to bring a sense of willpower, leadership, self-resilience, self-reliance, but I'm also hearing self-resilience and inner strength, okay? So know that strength is being brought to the situation, okay? And you are being provided with this willpower, this leadership, okay? Really getting through this clearing, and in regards to the self-resilience that I heard, and I'm really feeling this 4 of Swords, so you know, the angels are here to help you, encouraging you to take this rest so that you can be resilient. Because, you know, if you don't rest, you're going to burn out. I think I did see the Seven of Wands when I was shuffling as well, right? Talking about burnout. So interesting. And then angel number 1 is also letting you know about new and positive beginnings and changes ahead. We have angel number 555 here, reminding us to be prepared for the change. Make sure that we're not in that 9 of Swords energy, right? So once again, just be prepared for those great changes that are ahead, okay? Just stay out of this vibe that came through with these 3 cards. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Forgive me, I was just feeling something for a second. Okay, yes, moving on. So, yes. Oh, we didn't go over angel number 41. Forgive me. So embracing your gifts and knowing the worthiness of your gifts. So I was saying this, right? Very strong spiritual message coming through in this about tapping into our intuition, alignment, that inner child, going back into the Akashic. But I was saying about masculines, this sense of, what was I saying about masculines feeling this, doubting their worth, right? So a message about know your worthiness, not just in your gifts, but in yourself. You are a gift is what I just heard, right? So know that you are a gift, so don't doubt yourself. So the angels really, really are here to help you to embrace this journey, twin flames. But I am really strongly feeling that for the divine masculines. So let's find out some more angel number guidance for the masculines in regards to the energies that the masculines are feeling, and the actions that they're taking and what is happening behind the scenes. So what is the best guidance we have for the masculines in that regard? I'll just take a couple cards, please. Interesting. Usually the cards do fly out for me. There we go. Gosh, that's so many. It's like Spirit is just like, we're giving you everything. Just take it all, okay? So like, I might as well just like send you guys like a link to all of these cards, basically. I'm not going to take them all. I'm going to take the top and the bottom. I'm not going to peek, because when I peek, then I get too curious. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so masculines, amazing, amazing. We have 2 master numbers for you, masculine. So angel number 99, talking about universal harmony and time to align your 3D with your life purpose. This is a message that I believe you had in the last twin flame reading that I did, okay? So really strongly again about this alignment, this message about harmony, and masculines, you really are coming into a state of universal harmony, this state of oneness, right? Okay, I'm really feeling that, even though it was a bit of a heaviness with this Page of Cups, there really is this wish fulfillment for you. It's like you're really working towards seeing that come true, and you know it. And angel number 22 is also here, speaking about intuition and the verge of attaining your higher order of spiritual wisdom. So again, it's just a strong repeat message I think I'll link this morning's guidance message as well, because I think there is some connection as well here with this angel number 22 here. So I was really feeling the masculines really in a spiritual place right now. Really strong message about intuition for the masculines. So the angel number guidance here for you as well is know that, keep along this path of tapping into your intuition and trusting in your intuition, and know that your angels are here to help you with that, okay? So yes, a message about just really paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities, right? Okay, so feminines, let's find out the angel number guidance for you at this time with the actions that you're taking and what is happening behind the scenes, okay? So what is it we can get for the feminines? That one really jumped. I don't know if you saw that. And that one. Okay. I like that. We both got two, feminines and masculines. So angel number 666, divine feminines. So your thoughts need focus. And so a reminder that, thoughts become things, okay? So keep your thoughts, your focus, your energy high. I think I was saying that in this message, right? So just, a really strong guidance for you. Just know that you are, in this strong manifestation position. Thoughts are becoming things. Be really aware of this 9 of Swords energy, okay? And the other message we have for you, divine feminines, is 411, angel number 411. So your angels want you to have patience, okay? I know we hear that so much as the divine feminine collective, but that's what this journey is on, okay? This is a healing journey. You can't rush healing, okay? So take this time while the time is here, while you have this downtime, I'm hearing, take this time to really, really lean into your healing, so that in this time of when we're being urged to continue to hold the space, be patient, when it's time for us to, those gates open up and we just go sprinting forward. When that time comes, we're ready, okay? And then having the faith of the people in your life, beautiful, because masculines had something about giving something another try. Where did I see that? Trying one more time. It is there. Yes, this 8 of Cups. So feminines, be open, right, to that. Have faith in people in your life. Masculines are being encouraged to giving things another try. So being open to new opportunities, right? The people, having faith in the people in your life and being open to another opportunity. Not even making it up. It says it on the card, okay? So Twin Flames, that is what I have for you for this week's little check-in. I say a little, but it was an hour long. The messages came through. That's what we have. I hope it was helpful for those of you who are tuning in, and I'll be back next week for a check-in with you guys. And we have some things going on. Like I said, Jupiter retrograde is coming in on Sunday. So we're going to have 4 active retrogrades at one time. Woohoo! We'll check in with that. And then we also do have the strawberry moon coming in on June 24th, okay? So a lot of energy, a lot of influential energies drawing in again for us, as always, Twin Flames. So I'll be back for you with that, okay? Be well. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy. See you soon, Twin Flames.